Hollywood, the home of movie and television, and the birthplace of so many people's careers. The grand majority of people who move to LA do so in the hopes of jumpstarting a career in film because they are fed this idea that in order to make it in the film industry, you have to move, or you have to move to LA in order to start your film career. And I think personally, in today's world, I don't think this is true anymore. I've had this idea, this thought in my head for a couple months now, and I wanted to just sit down and do a short little video kind of discussing why I don't think filmmakers today have to move to all of these cities in order to make it in the film industry today. And I think personally this is all because of the birth of the internet. Now, if we travel back in time to the golden age of movies and cinema, I would agree with you that having to move to a place like LA or New York or Atlanta, Georgia is the place to be in order to start your career. However, in my opinion, I do believe this is an outdated mindset because of the internet. Filmmakers today are able to showcase their work to the world with just one click of a button. We see so many YouTube filmmakers making an honest living doing what they love just being in their hometown, such as Raka Raka and Danny Gravitz. And these people just film things with the equipment that they have in their hometown, and they're able to make an honest living being a filmmaker. Also, with the birth of the internet, it allows people around your area to be able to connect and be able to work on things. And now we see people who might not have ever known that there's a industry around your area, or there is a studio around your area. And now they're all coming together and working together because we're able to connect with each other so easily. Now, you might be asking yourself a really good question. Why should you be listening to this guy? And that's a fantastic question. And I think the reason why is because I used to believe this idea that you had to move to a place like Los Angeles in order to establish yourself as a filmmaker. I ended up making my own path. I uploaded everything that I created onto the platform YouTube, and I got lucky, and somebody saw one of the music videos that I did and asked me to be a DP for a feature film. And through this one project, I've been able to meet so many different filmmakers and people in the film industry around my area. Something that I thought was impossible around where I lived, and thought that I had to move across the country in order to make these connections. This was something that I was able to do. So you might be saying, what am I trying to get at? And the simple answer to that is just make films. No matter how good or how bad it is, keep creating and putting yourself out there for everyone to see, and putting your creations on platforms such as YouTube and Vimeo, so that you can get as many eyes on it as possible. Put yourself out there and don't let the industry dictate how you get into the film industry. Create your own path. If there's not a film industry around you, make a film industry around you. As filmmakers, we live in a little bit of a scary time with AI, the cost of living, and how much these production companies pay us. But we also live in a time of great opportunities where we can create our projects and get them out for as many people to see. We live in a time for more opportunities to connect with so many various filmmakers around the country just by being on the internet. We don't have to rely on the big corporations. Make the films that you want to make and put it out there. Create your own path. and don't believe in the Hollywood lie.